Alrighty, let's get this over with and get the Austrians moved, and because there's not going to be any combats, I can tell you that bloody much. And my brain is already kind of like biting at the bit to get to the Germans. And there's a heck of a lot of moves, man. Holy smokes. Okay, here we go. So the first one is. I have to turn the bloody music down again. Jeepers jumping. There we go. It's weird. I find I don't mind the music when I'm thinking, but when I go to talk, it drives me nuts. Okay, and train the 2nd Army HQ in Lemberg at 3609, and I'm railing him to Shemish at 3111 and detrain. Well, I'm not going to do the little train bit, but we all get the idea. So the second one goes here. And off to Shemish you go. I might as well just pop you on top there. Makes more sense. Okay, so you're done. I just got to get my pencil out so I can remember later. Move the 3rd Army HQ out of Lemberg. Yeah, it's because I know for a fact, I mean, like I said, I can't get anybody there. So I need to get the headquarters out of there quick. Move them out of, yeah, so I'm just going northwest to here. All right. I can't be leaving these guys there. That's insane. So, I mean, oh, actually, I think I know what I'm doing with them later, so I better shut up and just go sequentially here. It's the next one, actually. Oh, my God. Rail the 3-3 Replacement Infantry Division at 2120. No, it isn't. Where are you? 2120 to join Battle Group 7, so I should shut up. Okay, rail the 3-3 Replacement Infantry Division at 2120. Oh, down here. The Teesa River Pass. What am I saying? Okay, and you're going to Battle Group 7 and the 4th Army HQ at 3009. Yeah, that makes sense. But yet again, like I said, you can see why I'm getting really nervous with the 8th Army Cavalry starting to get into here, and oh my goodness. Anyways, let's be honest. Okay, I'm just going to pop them. Where is this supposed to go? Okay, I'm just going to put them on my sheet here. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, Battle Group 7 is getting a little close to the 6th Infantry Division limit there. I better be careful. Mind you, I'm going to be recombining, and, well, that would be too, not this turn, but next turn. Okay, so that's done. Then I'm going to move the 22nd Landwehr Brigade and the 14th out of Battle Group 2. Okay, so yeah, I'm doing these guys. Move the 22nd Landwehr Brigade and the 14th out of Battle Group 2 at 2707 to join the 5th at 2606. Oh yeah, I think this is probably, excuse me, due to the fact that, like I said, I'm trying to adhere to the Borovich dictum of not giving up territory, so I'm starting to bolster up a bit here. And it doesn't matter, they're both on rail lines, but yeah, they both are single tracked. Like if I need to start railing people away, right? God, that flipping word again. Jesus. Okay, here we go. So we're going there. Those two guys. So I have to get the 22nd and the 14th out. The 14th. So that's what I'm looking at there going in. Oops. So just another 2 strength points. I think what I'm trying to do is get, yet again, like I was saying, making every hex. It just sucks with the Austrians and the Russians because of the 1/3 retreat, forced retreat. But at least I'm trying to get it to the point where making it somewhat difficult. Like hopefully, maybe you need 2 hits to force it. I don't know. We'll see. I'll put these guys at the very bottom, obviously. Okay, so that's that. Some spread. I mean, yet again, it's trying to do too much or too little. I think I'll be honest with you. One thing I'm starting to worry about, or worry, it's a little late now, but I mean, you make all these nice little moves, and then the other player now gets to mess them up. And since I'm since the Russians haven't gone yet, so they'll get to play around with what the Austrians want to do. And since I'm playing with my little rules tweak of rolling for initiative, there's a possibility the Russians could win the initiative on the next turn and get a double move on the Austrians. And I find right now everything's kind of so precarious with the Austrians that like I was like, okay, I've solved all this issue except of course I'll call it the Ken hex because yeah, he got the rules right and interpreting the map right. Darn it. Darn it in the sense that not that he got and I didn't. It's darn it that I thought I had solved this issue and it's like, no, actually. But I am going with, like I said, with what I've been going with throughout the game. So they're safe for a turn, but they shouldn't be officially. But anyways, well, and then I was like, okay, then it just goes again, and then I'm going to have the same problems with the Austrians yet again, just kind of trying to always stave off the Russians a little bit. But I think everything is so flippin' fragile with the Austrians right now. I think it's just going to be like that, and all of a sudden everything's going to fall apart real quick. And this is really stuck out like a sore thumb here, man. Oh, yay. Well, we'll see what happens. And yet again, when I get to this point, you're going to see I'm just being absolutely stupidly stubborn. Yeah, I'm still keeping too many strength points there, but I went to go move them actually, and I was like, I just couldn't do it. So I stopped. Okay, shut up. Break up battle group 1 at 2807. And I'm going to move the 95th Landwehr and the 106th Landwehr and the 12th Divisions to join Battle Group 2 at 2707. Okay, so you won't see that. I'll just pop them over. The 95th, the 106th, and the 12th. Well, it may sound like a lot, but I can guarantee you they're probably down to like 1 strength point each or something. That was the 95th. 106th. 12th. Well, that can't be right because if I don't put anybody there, well, maybe, but there's nobody there right now. Well, we'll see what I'm going to do. Someone better go to 2707 or I'm in a lot of trouble. I'm going to have to put this back. Even though I said I wouldn't do something like that, didn't I? Because this just does not make any sense. Holy smokes. Because this is all that's in Battle Group 1 for crying out loud. Unless I jostled the table and put someone else there. No, because I've been staring at it for ages. So, oh well, if that's the stupid move I did, then we're going to have to do it. Maybe this is that little precarious thing where I was talking about. Oh well, let's see what happens. So I have to put all these guys, unless I get to Battle Group 2 and I'm not able to do it because of overstacking purposes. I think there's a few brigades over there. We'll see. Maybe I should bring the thing over. So there's 1, 2, 3. Nope. Battle Group 2. There's 2. Yeah, there's 2 divisions only in Battle Group 2 right now. And I think the reason why it's a battle group is because there's so many flipping -1, 2 things like different. And anyways, it just drives me nuts with like, even though you can see here, but it's only temporary. God almighty. So that effectively means there's nobody there. What the hell am I thinking? Oh well, tough bananas. So you're supposed to go all to 2. Jesus, Murphy. Well, I'm sorry, but if I was banging on about it later that, oh, you're going to draw the pencil line and you stop, and that's the way I did it. The orders went out. Well, tough. That could be the fatal flaw. It's not the fatal flaw I thought it was going to be. I thought actually, my fatal flaw was already starting to strategize with the Russians, which I shouldn't do. I think should be kind of illegal. But what in God's glory? Oh my God. Hold on, I gotta take a sip of tea. This sucks. Not the tea, my stupid move. Oh, and I'll show you a double stupid move later when I go to recombination. I forgot to look at the colors when I brought in some infantry divisions into to do some recombination, so I can't do the full recombination. I think in Battle Group 5. I'll have to check later. Nope, it's Battle Group 7. And So not only can I fulfill what I wanted to do, I end up leaving 2 strength points sitting there for, well, now 2 turns, well, 3 turns in a weird way, or well, 2. That could have been used here, and as you can see, every freaking point counts, especially when you have a gaping hole that you put in by yourself, self-inflicted. Oh my god. Anyways, break up battle group 4 at 2907. Oh, good. Okay, I'm not such an idiot anymore. I just read the next one. Thank God. I was like, what in the world are you thinking? Break up battle group 4 at 2907 and move the 19th and the 26th to 2807. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Oh my God, thank God. I was getting a little worried there. So that's 4 strength points coming out of battle group 4 to there. So that'll, yeah, I'll have to do those little sticky notes later. So that'll be down to 4, and I don't know what the heck that is right now. Maybe I should remove them, but oh well. Oh my God, you have no idea how relieved I am about seeing those 2 divisions go there. I thought for sure I had just made a major boo-boo. But I will, in my defense, I will say this. I was going to go with it, right? So, oh God damn it, that bird. Okay, move the 3rd out of battle group 6. I think, yeah, I see what I'm doing now. My strategy is like, okay, if you're going to move, that little shuffle again, and what else can you do? Move the 3rd out of battle group 6 at 3007 to join the 8th and the 13th from, yeah, and they're going to form battle group 8 in a minute, so I better take them out. And what are they going to be? That's the 8th and the 13th. The thing is, there's so many like minus whatevers, and so I have to keep looking underneath who's where. So you're going to 8. Okay. And who else is going? Join the 8th and the 13th. And you're from, oh yeah, from Battle Group 4. I get you. Okay, hold on. I just got to go open my little case of goodies here. I've got to figure out which one it is. There we go. Oh my gosh, good. No, it's the wrong one. I was staring at the German, my German dudes, and I was like, oh my gosh, the number 8 is already sticking out on the top here. Mind you, there's some little Russian force markers left because there's so many flipping ones on the... Oh, I wonder where number... Oh my God, what am I doing? Austrian. Jesus, Murphy. I got Russia on the brain so much because there's such a threat for this, for the Austrians, obviously. Who else would they be? Not very much for the Germans. Okay, so there's 8. Done. And you're replacing number 4, I do believe. Yep. But man, I love these sticky notes. Gosh almighty, they're really nice to have. I'm certainly going to continue using them for my solo play. That's for sure. Well, probably even for other stuff if I do online play and all that stuff. I'm starting to clue in on a side note why I can see, I think there's a convention called a Winterfest or something, and it's like a week-long thing. They do it in a hotel, and I can see why that is so conducive for this type of monster game. Like, wow, that must be so nice to just have a whole week to interact, play little mind games and all that. Oh, man. Okay, move the 31st and the 20th. Okay, now we're shifting over to here. I think this is all I've done. No, I think later on I decide to... That's right. I'll be honest with you. This German... And this is one I did... there's a few things I went with my gut on these things. And this was one. It just kept hammering home with me maybe 3 or 4 times. Something kept saying, Chris, get that guy down here, man. Just get him somewhere down here. And he's going down. So hold on, more tea before he gets freaking cold. Okay. Maybe I should stay on the same... No, I'm going to have to move. I forgot that this, it's got stereo. Move the 31st and the 20th. Okay, I think now what I'm starting to do is this that little conveyor belt thing from 3811 to 3711. So the 31st and the 20th. Yeah, it's the best I can do. I can't go any further. So there. Okay. Move the 16th. Oh, yeah. And by the way, I did finally find out which troops have been on the Austrian side. I want to find out what the Russian side will. I will next. Because like I said, this has been just, for me, this massive mini narrative of who's going to get the bridge. The 3 infantry divisions that have been here the most, or the troops that have seen the most action, were the 11th, the 16th, and the 35th. They're all this way now because I've been doing that conveyor belt thing, but I am trying to figure out a way to get at least a few of them up here, so that way they'll be the last troops to leave. I know I'm being silly, but tough. So the 16th and the 34th are probably the only ones here because I'm so freaking, yeah, I'm so weak. So they're just going to here, which makes total sense. But yet again, you know, when I'm starting to look at here, what the heck, this isn't much of a threat anymore, but I can't do any, like, what in the world are you supposed to do? So part of me is like, man, the Russians have been playing this really well. But, what can you do? Move the 108th Landwehr Brigade and the 35th from 3910 to 3911. Yet again, like I said, I'm just doing this conveyor belt thing. I don't want to have any troops here anymore, but you know what I mean? Like, I want to start focusing just on this side and nothing here anymore. But putting them here, what's the point? And well, obviously I have to get them, you know what I mean? But this is not such an important hex to me anymore as the 3910 is what I'm saying. So I don't think I'm going to be doing much. We'll find out. I'll shut up and let the notes tell me what I decided to do. Okay, move the 22nd and the 44th out of Battle Group 3. God, it was not fun to start stripping this battle group after spending so much time building it up and getting the trench. It's like, okay, guys, now we have to go home. Okay, move the 22nd and the 44th out of Battle Group 3 to join the 88th Krakow Brigade. Look how far away they are from Krakow, my goodness. Okay, so, and this is the weird thing. I did play this right, because there has been Russian troops building up towards here. I did go and look at my previous notes, and actually for the last 2 turns, because I did remember that I didn't want to reveal my hand too early when I was playing the Russians on this side of building troops this way. Remember, they wanted to do a coordinated attack, nail this flank, and then the 8th Army was going to, and then the poor Austrians had, like, what are you going to do then? And I mean, look where the Cossacks are as well. And I made sure they were got them way behind. So there's no bloody way you're going to see them. I mean, short of a freaking balloon or something. Wouldn't that be so cool to have reconnaissance built in? I mean, I don't know if it would work for the scale, but I mean, no, I don't think it would. But imagine, like, oh, I'm, want to spend like 1 supply point to, I don't know, send up a balloon or whatever to do some reconnaissance. That'd be kind of cool. Okay, so you're going to go, so I'm just going to pop them out. The 22nd and the 44th. And I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but I'll just show you how superstitious I get. It's just silly. So, yeah, I got to remember that the -3 strength is connected to the 44. Now look at the numbers, okay? It's just the way my little brain goes, you shouldn't be breaking them up. And it's like, look at that. 32, 23, 22, 44. I'm like, I don't know. That's a lot. That's a weird pattern, like, or a weird, and anyways, I'm like, no, you're doing it. So it's like, shush. So I think, what did I say? The 22nd and the 44th are going over there. But man, that is like, oof. I just like stripped off an awful lot of points. But, well, like I said, trust in the trench. So there they go. So anyways, what I was saying about not cheating or role playing or whatever, I did roll, so I ended up saying there was maybe a 30% chance that the Third Army HQ there, Bruderman dude, would figure out that, wait a minute, they're doing something here. And so he didn't win, didn't get the rolls. Anyways, I was like, I just chalked it up that there's so much activity going on here, and the threat of the double rail line being, and there hasn't been any action. They didn't, the Russian army didn't do anything last turn, and like I said, I didn't see any movement to this hex. There's been a lot of build up here though, because like I said, I didn't want to show my hand too early, and then it'll be too late. Especially with the cavalry popping over here, like, ooh. But, okay, so that's that. And then I'm going to move the 35th from 3910. Where are you? I don't have anybody there. So what the hell are you talking about? To join the 11th at 3809. How could I have done that? There's no way. I'll have to figure that out in a minute. Is there something fishy going on here? Break up battle group 5 at 2909. Where are you? Oh yes, this thing. This was the what in the world are you doing thing. Okay, so you're gone. Leaving just the First Army headquarters there. And then these three fellows are going to get entrained. So I've already used one train. Did I use the second train? Yep, so that's 2 divisions, 3, 4. Oh, 3, 4.5, but still 5. And then, so I'll have 2 divisions left, worth of rail. Okay. Oh my God, what was I doing here, man? Oh well. Maybe that's what I wanted to... It's just strange, because I'm like, I can't move the 35th from 3910 to join the 2nd and the 11th at 3809. So, obviously I did want to bolster them up, but it was like, well, you needed to bolster these guys up too, so... With the 35th, unless... Hold on. Let me check again. No, I have the 35th listed twice. Yeah, maybe I just didn't see it. Oh, well, there's just going to be not as many strength points as I wanted there. But maybe there's too many there now. Oh, well. Like I said, you just got to go with it. Okay, so entrain the 1st Landwehr Brigade at 2909, rail to 3210. Yeah, this is the one that shouldn't be safe, but is. To 3211. Right? Yep. And this is this dude. Boink, boink. So that's the one that should not be safe, but because I screwed up the interpretation of the map, they are safe. Okay, and train the 4th at 2909, rail to 3409, and detrain and move to 3410. So this is a nice little spot, isn't it? At least for now. Yes. Move the German 23rd Landwehr Brigade from 3108 to 3510 and assigned to the 3rd Army. So you're going to 3510, eh? So you can do that, I think. 1, 2, yep. Okay. Move the 10th. Aha. There we go. I think I've given up this spot and I have to do... I don't know. Maybe I'm doing it like I said. I mean, this is all you gotta learn. Move the 10th from 3207 to 3108. Oops. I really need to focus rather than focus on 2 things at once kind of thing. There we go. And train the 3-3 Replacement Infantry Division in Lemberg and rail to Chemisch. So there's one more. Jesus Christ, look at the size of the stack. Oh my God. All right, so there's no one in Lemberg anymore. Good. Well, for now, I'm putting troops in there, man. And train the 33rd and train the 33rd at 2909 and rail to 3409. Yep. And move to 3510. Okay. Now, why didn't I put him in Lemberg? Let's see. Oh, I think it's because of you don't have to retreat because it's a city center. So I'm like, well, that's kind of why put the German. I mean, it's, you know what I mean? It's not, it doesn't make a lot of sense. Okay, move the 2nd from 3809. Oh my God. So I think I made a boo-boo here then, because I should have put the 35th. And see, I don't know if I can't anymore. Since I moved the 35th once, I can't move them twice. And even if I was like, well, I wouldn't have enough movement points to start getting in and out of zones of control and stuff. So tough. I've made this spot really weak. I wonder if the Russians are going to clue in. Because obviously I'm moving this guy to Lemberg, to the city center. And look at that. You poor little devil. You're all by yourself. Silly, silly. All right. Oh my gosh, there's only one more turn, one more move to do, and then I just got the quickie recombination, and then that's it. Okay, sweet. And oh, yoy. Oh well. You know, like I said, I've made the move. Yeah, I remember just when I was looking back at the very end, I was like, what in the world are you doing over here? And that was because I couldn't get them enough. Couldn't get them that's as far as I could get them. So I'm bringing them over to here. I don't know. Like I said, I've really neglected the left flank here, and maybe I'm going to live to regret it. Just got to play the bloody thing out, right? What is this dude doing over here? The first landwehr. Maybe I moved him by no, and train the first landwehr and move and detrain and move to 30. No, oh my God. Sorry, I thought I didn't see because I'm just so used to, I'm not seeing it from this angle, I guess is what I'm saying. I've been making the moves this way, so I was like, what in the world? I thought I had left one of the markers from over there. Okay, that's it. And then the recombination is here, and that's yeah, and I'll show you the double stupid, if you want to call it that. Darn it, man. Like I said, I could have had an extra 2 strength points popped up somewhere. Oh well, so I don't know if this is going to come into focus or not, but you can see what I mean. So I didn't look at the colors right. Oh darn. But at least I can make the 37th back to normal. So that'll be nice. So at least I'll have somebody there. So that'll be nice. So it'll no longer be the 3 points. And that's it for that turn. And then we're off to the Germans. And then, yeah, which is kind of nice that the weekend's popping up. Like I've got the Thursday and Friday. I can kind of just stare at the freaking board for a while and then start figuring out what in the world to do. But I do want to get going because this spot in particular, I think is, well, I mean, the whole thing in particular is starting to fall apart for these guys. I just want to see it play out, really, to be honest with you. Okay.